Look, we know that Test and Go has been cancelled, but there are still people contacting me every day saying that they're trying to get here to Pattaya, and they're all asking which is the best way to get here. I always say, take a plane, it's a lot quicker. But the airline industry has been really badly hit these last couple of years, but there is some good news. There is a brand new airline which has set up routes from Europe and from Australia into Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi, and one of those routes flies from Gatwick Airport straight here to Bangkok. It's operated by a brand new airline based in Singapore called Scoot. But it's a budget airline. It's supposed to be really, really cheap. Would you go in one of these for 12 hours? And we also investigate just how cheap that budget airline really is. We do that by talking to a passenger that's already flown on Scoot. So if you don't know me, my name is Mr. Egg, my real name is Phil, and I'm based at my bar, Le Pub on Soy Diamond, right by Walking Street. Come and take a look as we investigate a brand new airline hitting Thailand. Being up close to this plane has brought back a lot of memories for me, because even though I lived near Birmingham Airport, I always used to fly from Heathrow because it was a lot cheaper. And of course it was also direct. And in those days when I used to come to Pattaya, there were 4 direct flights from Heathrow every night. There was Qantas, British Airways, Thai and Eva Air. I usually flew Eva Air, but I've done all of them actually. Of course now, those flights are not the same. Qantas has stopped flying a long time ago. BA has cancelled all flights. Eva Air has cancelled all flights out of London Heathrow as well. So you're just left with Thai Airlines. Thai, as you know, has not been the customer's #1 recently. It's had a lot of complaints because, like all airlines, it's cancelled flights, but it's been very bad on the refunds. So people are really hesitant to book on Thai Airways, and also, of course, they're the only direct flyer now, so they can basically charge what they want. As I said in the introduction, there's now a new airline called Scoot flying direct from Gatwick into Bangkok. Now, I know Gatwick isn't the ideal airport to get to, especially for people like me in the Midlands or people from the north of the UK, but it provides this brand new airline route. So we've decided to fly Scoot. I'm going to go online and see how easy it is to book Scoot and what the prices are, if there are any sort of add-ons. And we also talked to a passenger who wrote about his experiences on Facebook. So we thought, as he was in quarantine, we'd have a chat with him. No, technical note here. When I recorded this guy speaking, his name is Jason. Unfortunately, there was an echo on his voice, which I didn't know about. He sounds like he's in singing karaoke or something, but actually he's making some really good points about his experiences booking and flying with Scoot.
Typing in a date, Scoot kept on coming up with like ridiculously low prices for what I'm used to, you know. They were like £200 when all the others were like 400, 500. I think Thai Airways was 750, and Qatar, who I normally fly with, which is a 6-hour sort of flight, like with a 2-hour stop in Doha, was £700. So it was even half price for that.
Okay, so you're on the plane, you've boarded, you're still at Gatwick. Tell us about the seat.
Yeah, I got in my seat, ready to go, and then looked in front of me and I thought, hang on, where's the entertainment?
TV.
And there was nothing there. And I pre-ordered a meal, and that was really basic as well. Sort of, they came up at about, I don't know, 12 o'clock, about an hour after I'd got on the plane and it'd taken off, and plonked a bit of rice in front of me with 3 biscuits and a bottle of water. And I don't know how much extra that was. I think it might have been a tenner of some sort, something like that. That was the meal. And then
were you allowed to take on your own food if you wanted to pack like a packed lunch or sandwiches or stuff like that? Were they stopping people taking on their own refreshments, shall we say?
Not at all. No, I think that's me encouraged. The drinks. The girls next to me were drinking and popped open a load of Pringles. So yeah, I think if you want to bring your own food, I don't think it's frowned upon at all, and your own drink. You know, if you're not going to provide it for free, then I think people should be able to bring that stuff on board.
Since we recorded that interview, we've done some more research on the Scoot flight from Gatwick into Bangkok Suvarnabhumi, and it looks like there are no bookings available in the later part of January and for most of February. And there was an article in the UK tabloid newspaper, the Daily Mail, which says that basically Scoot will be testing out the new service in January, launching almost like a soft opening, a soft launch, and then ramping up the service in March. And you know, that might be for Songkran. They're expecting a lot more people to be able to come in to Thailand in March, and so their service is going to be ramped up then. Oh, let's have a look at a few figures. If you fly full service direct from Heathrow to Bangkok, return is going to be about 32,000 baht. Sorry, we work in baht here in Thailand and not your local currency. So 32,000 baht on Thai. If you fly via Amsterdam, maybe by Schiphol, by KLM, it's going to cost you about 17,500 baht, which is about the price that they're asking on Scoot going direct from Gatwick, which is a difficult airport to get to. And don't forget, 12 hours sitting in a no frills airline. That basically gets you, that price basically gets you your seat. It won't get you any entertainment, it certainly won't get you any food, and no hold luggage either. It's a very basic no frills airline. You can buy your food, you can also buy hold luggage space and weight, but those things start adding to that headline price, which makes your trip more expensive. One of the things that the British newspapers have picked up on about the Scoot service is that you can buy a child-free zone, so you can sit in the airline without young children disturbing you, and you can also buy a seat next to you, so you can have an empty seat next to you, which gives you a little bit more legroom and a little bit more comfort. So the comparison is there. It's going to get you here quicker, but will you be able to put up with all the basic service that you're going to receive? Let me know in the comments down below. Interestingly, the situation now, as we record this, which is in the week between Christmas and New Year, is that, as you know, Test and Go has been scrapped, except for Phuket Sandbox, and you can still do Thailand Pass going into Phuket if you stay there in an ASQ hotel for 7 days. Once you've been in Phuket for 7 days, and by the way, there are a lot of people that are booking that, you can come here to Pattaya. And we were thinking, which is the best way to get here? Of course, flying from Phuket to Bangkok has been done many times before. There is now a new route that you can take from Bangkok into Utapao. Utapao is kind of the local airport. It's referred to on many booking systems as Pattaya Airport. Really, it's not near Pattaya. It's nearer than Suvarnabhumi. It's in the province of Rayong, just over the border in Rayong. In fact, I think the terminal is in Chonburi and the runway is in Rayong. I'm not too sure, but it's very, very close. It's about a 40-minute drive from that airport. Brand new terminals, and a lot of people saying that they really like the experience of flying into Utapao. So you might want to check if you can do that instead of flying from the Phuket Sandbox into Bangkok. So, lots for you to think about. If you are coming into Thailand, come and see me. My name's Phil, otherwise known as Mr. Egg. I'm at Le Pub in Soi Diamond, which is just off Walking Street. Walking Street getting busy now, and we're really looking forward to the new year. December has been mad, and we're looking forward to January. But that's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Happy flight if you're coming into Thailand, and we'll see you soon. But for me, Mr. Egg, take care. I'm off to Soi 6, I think.